Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode here on European Confessions. The following story that you're going to be listening to, it was sent to me by one of our dear sister, and the message, it reads like this. Hello, Brother Nashi, how are you? Can you please post my own story as hidden identity? I am a woman who is aged 23 years old, and I have come here on your platform because I want you to assist me. I want your listeners to assist me. This is my own story. My story, it goes on like this. So I am working for this other woman. I don't know, maybe she uses some charms or some marine spirits because she is dating 3 men that are married. And all of these men, they give her a lot of money. So she is one of the guys who is like filthy rich. This man, Brother Nashi, here in Zim, he has a lot of fuel service stations, as well as in South Africa. He's told me that he also have a fuel service station that is in South Africa. He also owns a McDonald's restaurant there in South Africa. He also have a gold mine, but it is here in Zim. So this man is like filthy rich. So my madam boss, she is like the official and unofficial wife to this man, and my madam boss, out of the guys that she is dating, this is the only guy that she allows to come to her place, and they have a child together. So my madam boss introduced me to her husband, her boyfriend or whatever. Then this man, he then started making some advances on me. That this was after my madam boss had gone to Botswana. So he would come as if he would be checking on his child, and then he will make some advances to me. And this was like last year, and I was refusing when he told me that he wanted to sleep with me. Me being a virgin at that time, I did not want to date him because he was not like my type, and besides I told myself that he is too old and I was very young and having my own boyfriend. So me and my boyfriend, we had promised each other that we were not going to sleep with each other. We were only going to sleep with each other after we would have gotten married. And I did not want to get involved to this rich blesser. So after he kept on giving me a lot of pressure, that was when he took me to Victoria Falls. He said, baby girl, I want to show you the other side of Zim that you do not even know that it exists. I went there and I saw that there were only a lot of rich people that were hanging around there. That was when I saw that indeed when you have money, money is nice. Because at the hotel where we were, I thought that maybe we were no longer in Zim, like we were in a first world country. And me and him, we were sleeping in bed together, totally naked. And he said that, no, I won't touch you without you giving me your permission. And I said, it is just the same. The moment that he said, do you know that your boss lady, she has tried to finish all of my money, but no matter how hard she tries to chop my money, he said that he's like a big gold mine, so much that you can dig all the gold, but there will always be gold. So he said that with all the money that he has, he wanted me to assist my boss lady to chop his money. Maybe if I would chop his money from the side and my madam boss from the side, maybe we can finish his money. But he said that I guarantee you that you can never be able to finish my money because I have a lot. Yes, this man is filthy rich. I was still a virgin at that time, and I said, what am I supposed to do? This man is rich. He can change my life. And I was like, please, can you promise me that we can sleep together using protection? And he was like, since when have you ever heard that when you are sleeping with a woman that has never slept with a man before, you can use condom? We should sleep together without using any condom at all. That was when he tasted me and we slept together without using any protection. We came back to Harare. When we came back to Harare, that was when I found myself that I was pregnant. And since that I was pregnant, I told myself that it is far much better that I tell this rich blesser, because he was supposed to give me a lot of money, because he was saying that he did not want to mess up my boss lady's body because he did not want her to have another child. So I expected that he was going to say, I don't want you to work for your boss lady anymore. I want you to stay somewhere else. But this man, what he said, it really shocked me. He said that now that you are pregnant, you know that I have plans for you, but these plans that I have for you, it's not like now. Yes, I want you, but not like now. I want you to remove this pregnancy. I was shocked, but I was not given any choice at all. He started ignoring me, and I saw that this pregnancy, the more that it will grow, then my boss lady was going to ask me, and I won't be able to give her a proper answer because She knew that I had my own boyfriend, and she knew that me and my boyfriend, we were not sleeping together. So what was I going to tell her? And I just decided that it was far much better that I just removed this pregnancy, just like what the blesser wanted me to do. So then I went and I had an abortion. And when I went to have this abortion, Brother Nashi, we never went to the hospital or anywhere. We just went to this other neighbor's house, which is in Mulberine, who is a doctor. He was the one who gave me some tablets, which I drank. And after that, I then had a miscarriage. What hurts me, Brother Nashi, is that each and every time when I am having these abortions, it is not like there is a proof that I had an abortion. There is no proof at all, Brother Nashi. There is no record. And I keep on having these abortions with this man. Whenever he impregnates me, he forces me to have an abortion. So, Brother Nashi, then this man, soon after, he had asked me if I had already started bleeding. When I said, yes, I am already bleeding, he then said, come, follow me. So I followed him. We then went into this other bedroom. We left his friend doctor. He was sitting in the living room. He then took a blanket and he said, I want you to lay yourself down onto the floor. So I was like embarrassed because he said that he wanted to check if there was anything that was coming out of my private parts. I refused, but he insisted. So I went and I slept on top of that blanket, and he removed my underwear, and I saw him. He was unbuttoning his zipper, and then he pulled out his manhood, which was fully erect at that time, which was quite strange because here I had done an abortion and there was some stuff that were coming out of me. This man, he started sleeping with me. That is how it all started. He slept with me until I was okay. He then returned me back to my boss lady's house. And after that, he kept on sleeping and sleeping with me. And I started to feel so much pain in my womb. And I fell pregnant again. When I fell pregnant, it was somewhere in July of last year. Then that was the second time that I fell pregnant. But I don't know how he managed to know that I had fallen pregnant, because all of a sudden he gave me some pills to drink. These were abortion pills. And then after he had slept with me, he then said that his businesses in South Africa, they were not really doing great, so he needed to be there so that he can see what was going on. So from July, I was okay until recently this year, and he told me that he did not want me to use any family planning pill at all. But yet, when I fall pregnant, he wants me to have an abortion. It then happened that I think it was in May, our madam boss caught us. Like, she just walked up on me and her boyfriend. We were in the kitchen, so I was cooking, standing by the stove, and her man was hugging me from the back. So he quickly rushed and stood by the sink as if he wanted to wash his hands. But the madam boss, I think that she chose to ignore. Like, she did not see anything. She just walked into the kitchen. She was happy. I don't know, maybe she's blind or what, but if it was me, I was going to ask my man, and I was going to say, what are you doing hugging my maid from the back like that? Brother Nashi, after that was when I just found out that I am pregnant. I am pregnant again, Brother Nashi, and I don't know if I should tell him or not. So far, we have not been sleeping together in about 2 weeks. I think he has been coming, but he has been avoiding to sleep with me. He goes straight to my boss lady's bedroom. They do whatever. Then he leaves the following morning. He has been totally avoiding me on WhatsApp. We don't communicate. He does not pick up my calls. So I want your listeners to assist me. What am I supposed to do in this situation? Should I keep this pregnancy or not? Or should I have an abortion like I have done? And I have my cousin sister who is in South Africa. So if I am going to keep this pregnancy, I've been thinking of going to South Africa, running away to South Africa until I would have given birth, because I am scared. The reason as to why I am so scared, it is because I don't have a child yet. And the way that I am doing all of these abortions, maybe with time I am going to get married, maybe I won't be able to conceive. So I've been thinking that since me and my boyfriend, we have never slept together, maybe I should sleep with him, then I run to South Africa, and then I tell him to come to South Africa, and then I'll ask him and to make him to understand that I am pregnant. But if he stays with me, if he makes me to become his wife, then after I would have given birth, I'll make sure that when I fall pregnant, it will be his pregnancy. So I want your listeners to assist me, to give me advice. Please help me. Dear listeners, right there was a message that was sent to me by one of our dear sister right there. Indeed, strange things, they do happen in this world. Yo.